Hey guys, welcome to this fun session. Well, not really fun. I guess this is just an intuitive guidance session. Um, I'm Amina Suma, your favorite light worker, and this is Soul Transforming Energy, minus the movement today. So this session is all about what's being released. What is being released right now, so that what can come in. So if you were drawn to this session, this is a quick peek to help those who feel like their lives are in like a tower moment, like structures, foundations that you thought you built are crumbling. Security blankets are coming down. Things that have always been familiar or constant in your life are being removed so that a new cycle, a new beginning can come in. But there's some aspect of you that's resisting change in some area of your life. And maybe you didn't realize it, but that's why you were drawn here. So I have what I call the collective fortune cookie. And my fortune cookies be on point, yeah. So this is probably going to be a nice little message for all of us pertaining to this issue that we're having with, are y'all serious? I just opened a fortune cookie without any fortune. So pretty much Spirit is saying the answers are in the session, are in the reading. And yeah, the collective, there must not be one collective energy, which is why there are three piles. So I guess the overall message for you guys is there's an area of your life that needs some kind of transformation, some kind of change, and there could be some resistance. And so this session is going to let you know just where that resistance is and what is trying to come in, because what's trying to come in may also inspire you to stop resisting the change. I mean, or it could also make you a little bit more scared, but hey, either way, it brings out some kind of movement. All right, so I'm clearing the energy of the space with some Palo Santo, and at the same time, I want us to take some grounding deep breaths before I introduce the three objects to you guys that you are choosing your pals according to. So take a deep breath in through your mouth and connect to the energy of Mama Earth. And exhale. Start to relax from the tops of your head all the way down your spine, down your legs, down to the bottoms of your feet. Take another deep breath in. And exhale. Relaxing. Letting go of any worries. Let's release that first. Release worries, if anything. Take another deep breath in. And exhale. Connecting to the secure, safe, loving, abundant energy of the planet. And take one more deep breath in. Filling yourself up with the light and love of your ancestors who are covering and protecting you on your journey always. Exhale and let go of any worries, any stress, any guilt, any shame, any anger, any sadness. Be in the present, and right now everything is A-OK. All right, so we have three piles here, as you can see. Pile number one is represented by this object. Pile two is represented by this object. And don't ask me, I was just called to use these specific objects. And pile three is represented by this specific object. So you can pause the video here if you need some more time trying to select your pal, but I say go with the first object that calls to you, and I will be right back with pal number 1. And this is 2, and this is 3. Okay. Hey, pal 1, welcome to your session. Let's bring it in a little more. Okay. You were drawn to this tree. This is actually a statue of a baobab tree that someone brought back for me from, I believe, Senegal. And I wrapped it in amber crystals and tiger's eye. And this leaf, I forgot where I got the leaf from, but this tree just gave me the feeling of a time, not just of releasing, but of transformation, of um, protected, covered changes. That amber always just made me feel like very ancient, maybe past lifetime karmic energy, as well as very sweet and loving energy. Like this pal, I won't be surprised if there's something with love that comes in. I don't know why I feel that. But yeah. So you're definitely here because it's time for you to release some stuff if you were drawn to this tree. For sure, because you know trees are going through their time of release as we speak. So the first question is, what's being released or needs to be? Okay. We have the Hermit, the Hierophant. Is there someone you're married to? Oh my. Someone you have some kind of contract or sacred agreement with. Um, Five of Cups. Wait, that might be 6. Yeah, because he's holding a 6 cup. 6 of Cups. Wow. Okay. So it could be something that has to do with your childhood or past. 3 of Wands reversed. It's almost like someone that's waiting on you is going to be disappointed. King of Brooms, King of Wands. Wow. All right. My pal ones. Let me bring this up just a notch. You guys may be in some kind of commitment. I don't know if it's a marriage or if it is something like a contract, but whatever it is, it's a spiritual agreement and commitment with someone that you have been distant from. I feel like you've been separated. I don't know. It feels like you've had spiritual work you had to do. So the separation was intentional on a spiritual level, and maybe for them as well. There's something about them needing to be on their own for a minute. I don't know if this is a workplace where you carry the load or you take care of a lot or you teach the people or you teach a lot. But whatever the case may be, it feels like some old energy coming in from your past, or this is somebody you were with for a very long time. And there's something, it could be a dream or a hope or a vision you had, or that someone has of you that looks like there's going to be a disappointment, or they feel like there's going to be a disappointment because some kind of King of Wands energy. Either your attraction is somewhere else, or you become very passionate and ambitious towards some other goal. Um, but the issue is that this energy here that's hanging needs to be clear. There's an energy hanging here that's still not released so that you can have some kind of spiritual sacred union here. Um, wow. Okay. So why is this happening? And if this doesn't sound like your story, then pick another pal, but it could be very specific. All right, we have the 3 of Swords. Somebody's about to get their heart broken. This release is happening. It feels like because somebody has healed. Maybe there's an agreement you made to do something that you did under duress or you did while still not fully healed from something else or some other experience. And like now, there's an energy of being healed from some severe heartache and ready to move forward. Like your fire is lit, but there is something here, a vision or dream that looks like it's being dropped. Okay, we have the Nine of Wands. Yeah. This is happening because whatever this was, you put a lot of energy into it. You worked very hard at it. And I guess you're a little worn and torn. Seven of Swords. And it looks like you might even be wanting to sneak. Like if this is a relationship or a marriage, it looks like you want to cheat. Um, if this is a job, it's like you want to just quit without saying anything, just want to leave. There was some kind of disappointment too, I'm feeling, if this was a relationship. Um, but yeah, it just feels like it became overwhelming, a lot of work that maybe you just didn't want to wait around for the end results anymore. But in order for this to manifest, it's like this dream, this vision, there's something here that has to happen. All right, so let me see what's coming in. So you have alignment, it's coming together, precision. This is very strange. This is almost like Spirit is telling you whatever it is that you're going towards, even though it looks like you have to do it in a like keep it on the low type of way, it's things coming into alignment. It's like what's supposed to be happening right now. I'm not sure why that is. We have find your center, stay true to you. That's why. Call it to you. So to an extent, they're saying what wants you is going to come to you anyway. It's almost like you're not going to be going towards something. Some new opportunity is just going to come to you if you just stay in the vibration of what it is you truly want. Then you can detach from whatever is making you feel as if you cannot come together with something you truly desire in your heart center. And singing stones, transmit your vibration, use your voice. So there is also something about how you communicate and how you speak. Okay. Um, what's coming in is some kind of work you have to do what that requires you to speak from your heart. And it when I hear transmit your vibration, it makes me feel like you're meant to be heard by a lot of people. So many of you here may be teachers, singers, poets, like spoken word, rappers, um, mentors, parents, sound healers. There's just something with your vibration of your voice that is going to elevate your position in life in some way. So that could be through your career, through life in general, in your relationships with people, your health, mentally, emotionally. But yeah, you're getting an alignment. It feels like with a calling. It was really giving me career. There's something that has to be released so that you can fully align with a calling. And whatever this is here, this old vision here, it's no longer true to you. It's no longer in alignment with where you're going. And so that's why you might be feeling this resistance to for the change that's coming in, because whatever this is, these brooms just make me feel like it's an old idea, something you wanted for a while and you don't see it still coming in. I don't know. You're still holding on to like two more, like hope, to two more brooms. All right. Why is this coming in now for you? This alignment with something that is more in alignment with who you are and who you're meant to be. We have the moon. The words that stand out are inspiration and intuition and emotion. There's something coming in that's meant to inspire you. That's what this passion is here, I see. This fire. There's something coming in that's meant to inspire you and get you in alignment with your higher calling, with a higher calling. Spark your imagination and your intuition. You have Mouse with stress stands out, flow. So there's something coming in now that wants to relieve stress and get you into the flow with abundance that wants to come in. Look at all of these goodies this mouse got. And part was underestimated because it's so tiny. But yeah, I just feel like what's coming in is where you lacked. Now it's going to be replaced with some abundance. Yeah. Maybe someone giving to you even. Woman. So this could represent you. I'm really getting your energy that you're in your divine feminine. And if you're a masculine that's here, your divine feminine is very activated. And that's what's also coming in for you, because this energy coming in puts you into the vibration of attracting commitments from people who are looking for a wife or a husband. Um, just that you come with a very soft and gentle energy. I feel like something that's coming in for you is you're becoming more and more attractive. Mm. What else you got? Why is this happening? And I feel like you've done some work on yourself, some healing work. Something has happened where you are like really honing who you are. Yeah. Stay true to you. What you want will come to you. You don't have to chase anything. Wow, you have a lily. Old age, maturity, peace, and wisdom. So I really feel like you're getting some long overdue peace. That's what wants to come in right now for you. You've been through a lot. It makes me feel like you've grown so much, from a woman to a very mature woman, or from a man to a matured man. And there's going to be an increase in your wisdom and your abundance coming in at this time, but there's something that is in the way that you have to release. And a message, a letter, writing, and speech, communication. Some of you, I said, your voices are meant to be heard through spoken word, even just speaking, maybe like inspirational or motivational speaker. But I'm also hearing there's some kind of document, some kind of message coming, or some kind of document or message or communication in writing or talk that you need to have that is going to be the catalyst for why all of this is coming in. I don't know if this communication brings an ending or it brings a new beginning. Whatever the case may be, writing and your voice are also very important and could also be major opportunities coming in for you in those areas if you are a creative artist. All right, my power ones. So let me give you some advice during this transition. First, we have, if you find yourself stuck in a situation, wow. If you find yourself stuck in a situation you are unhappy with, ask yourself why you are still there. Is it fear of the unknown? Leaving toxic situations or people can be the best thing you could do for your soul and your spirit. Be fierce. Oh my God. If that wasn't a direct culmination of everything, if you needed advice, well, there it is. All right. Trust. I trust life and my strengths. Each moment guides me to the light. Everything on my path is placed there for my growth. So just trust that whatever you're going through at this time that is difficult for you to release, trust that it's because you've grown. Your growth. You've outgrown something, and now it's time for you to level up. And it does feel like it's going to be very painful with the Three of Swords here, because there's been a lot of energy spent here. And, it's something that it looks like it is going to happen behind closed doors. However, it looks like this is the catalyst that's needed. This coming together with whatever this is from your past is necessary. All right, you have joy. Oh my goodness. Kuan Yin, Love and compassion, a time of healing. You are being showered with love and light. Accept this gift. A newfound joyful life will replace your sadness. Wowzers. Okay, well, let me see a picture. You also have a place beyond time. That makes me feel so nostalgic in my heart. A place beyond time. All right, don't get so caught up with the everyday drama of life. Close your eyes, focus on your breath, and allow it to carry you into a peaceful space inside your heart. An eternal place beyond time, filled only with love. So if something's really worrying you and stressing you out right now, your guides are saying, stop and breathe. Go within to your heart and know that they are there with you in that sacred, safe space within your heart, a place beyond time. I also feel that may be the same for something that's calling you back to something from your past. That's for some of you. All right. And we have Flame of Love. Well, there you have it. Oops. I'm going to cover that. And it says, allow the infinite power of love within you to radiate unconditionally in all directions, yet stand tall in your sense of self and in your own truth. The healing power of love will help you burn through all illusion, and you will discover new possibilities. This is a powerful time of transformation, ideas, and creativity. And that just gave me hella chills, pal one. This is your reading, and I hope it resonated. It was very powerful and straightforward and to the point. Please give me a thumbs up. They do really help keep me in the algorithm, especially if you're new here. Subscribe, because that really keeps the channel going if y'all only new. And take some time to read the description. It tells you about all the other ways we could link up on my other platforms. You could book a personal reading and how you can join my upcoming workshop, Heart Work, because it takes hard work in order to heal. Y'all gonna be so sick of that punchline by the time that workshop is over. Anyway, I'm sending you so much light and love in your journey. Peace, blessings, and all the goodies that come from being a part of this family of light. And I'll be back with Pal 2. Until next time, Pal 1. Bye. Hey, Pal 2, welcome to your session. You were drawn to this cat. And this kitty cat is very special to me. It came from my grandmommy's house. When I was little, I used to always see it in her house, and I was always so in awe of it. I don't know why. And when she passed away, this was one of the items that I went for. And yeah, it reminds me of her. So for many of you that are here, you're being really guided at this time by an ancestor. So whatever needs to be released, if it's bringing you a lot of fear, I'm hearing don't worry. You have a lot of protection, a very strong ancestral guide is taking you on this journey through this transformation. It feels like it's something that's spiritually ordained. So let's see what this message is. All right, so what's being released or needs to be for Pal 2? We have the Two of Pentacles reversed. Maybe you're juggling something. Yeah, it's something that you're not letting change. With the Death card reversed. Something that really needs to change. Maybe you're juggling a job or a relationship, but it's feeling like you can't balance it much longer. We have the Hanged Man, yeah, upright, reversed, meaning like your perspective has shifted with whatever this situation is, and you're ready to take action. Okay. We have the Star reversed, but you're giving up hope on something. Something you really wanted. But at the same time, it's like you're giving up hope, but you're resisting change. It's like on both sides. Page of machetes. There's some kind of honesty. This gives me the energy of someone that needs to be cut off and they just need the truth. I don't know if you've given up hope in a relationship or you've given up hope in a dream that you had once valued. And now it's like you don't value it anymore. It's something about it has changed or your energy has changed, but there's an aspect of you that's resisting this transformation that's happening. Um, because it's almost like you don't want to accept the fact that this is something you have to release. This dream is no longer something that's matching your desires, is what I'm hearing. And there's honesty needed now. Every card was reversed except that. Okay. So, yeah, you need to release something that's becoming a lie, like not something that is causing you to be unable to fully go through a change that's necessary in your life right now. All right, let me see. Why is this happening? Why does this resistance to this transformation need to happen at this time? Why does this person need this change? All right, King of Swords, the World reversed because they're about to repeat a cycle. And the Knight of Wands. There's some kind of cycle that looks like it's about to repeat. And if you don't release or if you're not honest about something, it looks like you're ready to kind of be honest, but either you're afraid you're going to lose a dream that you've had or something you wish for, or you already feel like this dream or this hope is gone. Whatever the case may be, there's some honesty needed here. Why? Because you're about to repeat a cycle if you're not honest. I'm also hearing for some of you, this has to do with maybe you're juggling two different people. One is more mature than the other. Um, One is very intelligent, very mature, very passion filled. The other one feels a little bit younger. For others of you, you've matured, you've outgrown something, and if you stay in it, it's going to keep you in a certain cycle. So it's like there's a need for clarity at this time. And the only way you can get clarity is by speaking a truth. Yeah. Hope that made sense. All right. So let me see. What is trying to come in right now that's making this have to be released? It looks like two things you're trying to juggle or two people. So it says ancestral messages. Didn't I just say you guys felt heavy in ancestor energy? It says connection, belonging, ask for help. Well, this release is needed because there's some kind of ancestral connection you have to someone that I guess this other thing you're juggling is getting in the way of a transformation that is coming or it's happening. It just feels like it was stopped. And now it's time to get moving again. But not releasing or not letting the transformation happen fully is causing an issue. Ask your ancestors for help at this time. You're getting advice before I get up to that advice. But I do keep seeing the word connection, and there's someone or something here you have an ancestral connection to, like maybe through your heritage, maybe through past lifetimes, because this does give me past lifetime energy as well. But there's some kind of energy that you're meant to come together with. Even if it's a career, it could be a career that is connected to you through your ancestry or through past lifetimes. Okay. We have temple, the wisdom within, quieting external noise. So right now, I do feel like there is some like ancient untapped wisdom that's trying to reach you. And there is something you're involved in that is blocking out this spiritual growth that wants to come in. Maybe there's something you're stressing about, something you're worried about, but it's causing you to disconnect from your spirit guide team. All right. And what wants to come in at this time is a deeper connection, more wisdom that is going to help you to elevate. Because I do feel like you are meant to teach in some way or offer advice. This group gives me like herbal healers, natural healers, grandmas, great grandmas, mamas. It just gives me really old, mature crone energy. Okay. And you have hidden treasure. You're on the right track, gift revealed. So there is a gift that wants to come in that you've been cultivating. And perhaps juggling another thing is getting in the way of this gift, this blessing that you have been growing or that has been hidden. Like no one could see it. And maybe because it's not right out there, blatant, you were thinking maybe this is not the way and resisting this transformation. I mean, take what resonates, but I do see that there's a special gift coming in for you, and it really feels like some kind of boost when it comes to your spiritual, intuitive gifts. Your aura getting an upgrade, your light body. I mean, I see you getting an improvement in health, and I see you really like really health and self care being big, and a connection with something or someone that is an ancestral connection to you and is your truth that you need to stand in. And that's what's trying to come in right now. That was a lot. All right. So, why is this coming in for you right now? Why? So, we have key, answer, destiny, because it's your destiny. This is all unfolding because of destiny, and there's a need for you to be open to the doors that are opening before you. Fish, we have business, wealth, abundance, commerce. It's time for your prosperity to come in. So, with you juggling more than one thing, it's difficult to focus in one area and build. So, these good things want to come in abundance and prosperity. So, it's time to release whatever is, I feel like, distracting you from these opportunities to increase your wealth. Man. So obviously, this is either you or this is somebody. All right. This could be a husband, a boyfriend, someone with a lot of masculine energy, but I do feel like this is someone that has their eye on you, that possibly, if this is you, then you have your eye on someone. And it does look like it's a love energy with this Ace of Hearts here. So I really feel like that's what may be coming in. It could be somebody that is going to be a partner with you creatively or business wise, or it's someone that's going to be a life partner. And it's like, don't miss this opportunity to have this and this abundance and this prosperity with this person. Star, how do you have the star twice? And this time it's in the right position for hopes and dreams and inspiration and achievement and wishes coming in and progress to your goals. Six of Hearts, something you have long wished for, hoped for, and wanted. It's time for it to come in. And it feels like it's this man or this masculine energy here or whatever you have your sights set on that reflects abundance and prosperity to you, that makes you feel like you've achieved or you've progressed or your dream has come in. But it does feel like your dream, your wish fulfillment is wanting to come in at this time. But we have coffin here. Something has to go. There's going to be an ending, a loss, sadness, transformation needs to take place, and it could cause some sadness and depression. But this is why these good things are coming in, because something is going that no longer. How do you have the coffin and the death card, the star and the star? This is like double confirmation that something has already expired, that you're realizing now is difficult for you to carry. You were resisting transformation. Now it's like, okay, I think I'm ready to make a move, but there's a hopelessness around you. Um, There's an honesty, something that needs to be spoken. There's a communication that must take place, and it does feel like there's some hesitancy and some fear around it. Yeah, but if you don't, you'll be repeating a cycle of just going with passion and dishonesty or whatever, or a cycle where you stay juggling something that doesn't keep you happy just to keep someone else happy. And that I hear for a lot of you to be the case. So let me give you some advice during this transition, pal two. First, it says, no matter how much you're being tested or pushed right now, stand your ground and push back. Believe in your own integrity and self worth so much that no one can get in your way. Have the confidence to move forward. You can and will do this. Didn't I just say you may have fears around doing whatever it is you have to say? That's your ancestors letting you know you're being protected and you'll be able to do everything that is necessary for you to do in order to have this abundance and love come in, or dreams that you've had come in. You have balance. I found balance between each sphere of my life. I'm the master of my daily life. I make time to nourish the spiritual and the physical. I bring love to my world by fulfilling the needs of my body and soul. And that's what you need, balance. You're not in balance here with something, juggling something. You have regret. It could be something that you regret or something you have to do that you're going to regret. There is nothing sadder than looking back on some part of your life with regret, wondering what you could have done but did not. Go for it. Sometimes it is better to try and fail than not to try at all. All is not lost. You still have time to turn this situation around. Let go of fear and apprehension and follow your heart. They are giving you advice today. They are not playing. You have renewal. So some of y'all, this is something getting a renewal or bringing in a renewal in you. So don't be afraid of this death or whatever has to die, because something will be born of it. And it says rest. Switch off the mind. You must have been thinking about whatever this is you don't want to release a lot. It says a short holiday would do you a world of good at this time. A change of scenery results in renewed clarity and sense of purpose. So don't be afraid to travel at this time, because by doing so, it's going to bring you a lot of clarity. Okay. And lastly, you have the artist, which I feel a lot of you that are drawn to my channel are creative thinkers. And it says, you hold the infinite power of creation within you, a divine artist. Create something beautiful today. Feel the stars shining. You are in stars mentioned 3 times for you. Feel the stars shining. You are one with the universe and nature. The eternal light of creation shines through you forever. I feel like this is also reminding you that you have control over your life to create the outcome that you want. So have no fears. Not only are you protected, but do you want to have regrets later in life because you didn't go after something that was a dream? At this time, you're being told to go for your dreams, because that's what wants to come in, your wish fulfillment. But something you're trying to hold on to and juggle that you're afraid to tell the truth or speak up about is what's in the way. And it does feel like maybe you are starting to get your footing because you're upright and you're facing the drama. So perhaps that's what's coming soon, but it's a must. Otherwise, there's going to be a cycle that's going to repeat. And that's what I got for you, my pal twos. I hope this resonated with you. If it did, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, remember to subscribe. It really does help the channel stay in the flow and the algorithm so that we can thrive here. And read the description. It tells you how you can meet me on the other platforms and book a personal reading and join my upcoming workshop, Heart Work, because it takes hard work in order to heal. I'm sending you so much light and love in your journey. Peace, blessings, and all the goodies that come from being a part of this family of light. And I'll be back with Pal 3. But until next time, Pal 2, bye. Hey, pal three. I almost went to say, hey, light worker. So, this pal here, you are like, there is something you're supposed to be doing in regards to being a beacon of light in some way that it could be a bad habit or a toxic friend, I feel like, or a family member that could be in the way of you fully stepping into your role. Now, I could be wrong, but that's what I'm feeling so far. You were also drawn to this Tibetan bowl, which lets me know that there is some kind of spiritual connection to what needs to be released, as all of the pals, but this one really feels like a mission type thing, but we'll see. All right. So, what's being released or what needs to be released right now? Pile three, you have the Four of Swords. You need to release a few things because you need some rest. Need some time to recuperate, to heal. All right. Ace of Pentacles. Something you've been doing, chasing money, or something that's draining you financially. The Lovers. Wow. So it could literally be a love relationship, or it could be just something you love to do so much. Or maybe you're doing it in expectation of a lot of money coming in. It could be a relationship that you were expecting to be very abundant, or a job. And it looks like this is what needs to be released. The Sun. Yeah, in order for some kind of happiness to come in order for you to get into alignment with your true calling, you have to release something that you thought was going to bring in a lot of money, but instead it's draining it. Also draining you energetically. It looks like you almost need some peace of mind, some kind of healing. You're almost making yourself sick, I'm hearing, with the worry about this. Knight of Cups reversed. Yeah, it feels like it could be someone that you really love. Someone that maybe really poured out their heart to you as well. However, I'm not trying to say that this person didn't really love you, but this person just, it feels like whatever was there, that the cup is now empty. And in order for you to get into alignment with what you're supposed to be with, what brings you joy, what's going to bring you abundance, there is some kind of pause that needs to happen. You need to pull your energy back. So even if you're not fully releasing someone, there is a need for you to like pause your energy or pause with someone, especially if it's pertaining to an intimate relationship. If it's a job or career, if it's a specific project, see if you can take a little break. But if not, you got to do what you got to do. But you need to just know that you should pace yourself because this could become something that bothers you health wise. Okay. I'm seeing fragile. It makes me feel like maybe you've been taking care of someone and they feel very fragile. Like if you stop, maybe you're giving them money, that, I don't know. That could be directly for someone specific, but there's something that's taken away your peace of mind that once felt like a lot of love coming into you, towards you, and now just feels empty. And once brought you a lot of joy even. It's like you need to heal from something. You need to release something. All right. So let me see why. Why is this? It looks like something that might have been a soulmate or felt like a soulmate connection has to be released. We have Nine of Pentacles. Something having to do with finances. I feel like maybe this is a connection with something that was draining you financially and you're meant to be prosperous and comfortable. So if you're struggling financially, what you're supposed to release right now is something or someone that's draining you in the money area. King of Wands. There's also a major opportunity that wants to come in for you. And maybe you've been feeling very ambitious lately and wanting to live more comfortably and focus on your goals and your dreams and not have to take care of someone. Some of you may find that your health has been getting in the way of you becoming more prosperous and going after your dreams and goals. Queen of Cups. Yeah, whatever this is, it can get in the way of your emotional stability. And it looks like, you're pretty emotionally stable and sound right now. So if you're concerned about this choice you have to make because it deals with someone you really love, I'm hearing that there may be someone else coming in, more mature, more passionate, someone more financially stable, or an opportunity is coming in you're really going to love. That's going to bring you a lot of joy and a new beginning with finances. But I'm hearing there needs to be a moment of retreat. There needs to be some kind of pulling back of your energy for a little while. Even if you're not releasing this person or this career right off jump, or even a living space, it's just something that is draining your money. Just know that there's going to be some kind of pause that needs to take place. Um, yeah, some kind of healing. All right, let's look further into what is coming in. What wants to come in right now for my pile threes? Ooh, energy rising, vitality, confidence, power, and decisiveness. So whatever this is, it is keeping you back from totally being in your light. And I knew that there was some kind of spiritual up-leveling. Look at that rainbow. I don't know if y'all could even see it. Yeah, the rainbow coming out of that orb over your head. Well, your head, the head of the figure in the on the card. And I feel like there's a boost in energy. Maybe your health hasn't been doing very well. It's been feeling fragile or shaky, like you could just get ill or get sick, or just I'm feeling like not feeling 100%. Whatever this is causing that. Um yeah. You may even Some of you may work with kids. There may be something that brings you joy, and there is a calling with that, but maybe what you're doing right now, the cup is empty, you have nothing left to give. So maybe there's a need to release some responsibilities or something when it comes to kids, or need to rest and heal. But I just heard some of you have a calling to work with children. All right. But I do see a lot of confidence being boosted for you at this time, because I see opportunities coming in, putting you in a position that puts you in alignment with your spiritual calling. There's something about you having this nurturing mama, welcome all energies vibration that is wanting to rise at this time. And you have to be available for a lot of different people, I'm feeling. And whatever this is that you're connected to, that you know, the cup is empty with, needs to go so that you can have the energy for what is coming in. All right. We have the volcano. Relationships express, don't stagnate. So I do see some kind of new energy coming in with relationships. And for this pal, I'm not so sure if it's a breakup more so than some kind of truth. Like an eruption. If you've been holding anything in within a relationship you're in, it's going to come out now. That's what needs to happen. I'm hearing that's because a new relationship or an upgrade in a relationship needs to come in. Like maybe um things are moving very slow in a certain relationship, and now it's like it's ready to explode because the pressure has built up. The time has come for it to manifest. But I do feel like things have to be said, expressed, either intimately, sexually, sensually, and I think that's getting an upgrade. That's what wants to come in. Exciting sexual experiences and opportunities to express yourself in relationships, I feel like, that are intimate and fiery, as well as creative and passionate. We also have returning, spiral journey, growth, renewal, healed. A lot of renewal in the past. So for some of you, something is getting renewed. It could be an old relationship. It could be a new one that was, it could be it could be a relationship, a relationship from your past, or it could be the one you're currently in getting a renewal energy. It could also just be, like I said, a career or dream of yours. But it's like you're going to be going back to something at this time that you felt like you lost. So this wants to come in, this opportunity. It really feels like something that you've been suppressing that you really want to do so badly. It's going to, like, you feel like you're going to explode. And that energy is rising now for you because you're in this vibration of being confident enough and in your power enough to be in this position or relationship, or career. All right, so let's see why these things want to come in now for you. What have you done? What else wants to come in? Book. You've done the work in studying and researching, but there's also more for you to do. So I do see that at this time, workshop opportunities may arise for you. There's a need for you to increase your knowledge about things because you are meant to be a voice or a figure of inspiration in a way. Um, so, yeah, it's time. You've been educating yourself. You've been learning about the things that you want to do and manifest in your life. And they're saying now, um, that's why these things want to come in. But you may also find yourself called to more workshops. We have Rider, and it says energy activity, good messages. It feels like something is coming in very quickly. It could be a message that shifts the energy, changes your life overnight. um yeah, it could be something that just comes in out of nowhere and changes your financial position situation overnight. But yeah, that's what wants to come in. Okay, let's keep going. We also have heart. Love, romance, affection, giving, infatuation, and core. So there's also something with love, either something you really love or someone you really love that wants to come in at this time. For many of you, it feels like a soul tribe, your soul family. The people that you're called to work with are being called into you, or the people that are meant to learn from you and be inspired and motivated by you will be attracted to you and are coming in very quickly. Maybe you see your YouTube channel or your Facebook group growing really quick out of nowhere, or um all of this is happening because it's meant to increase your love for what you do, because maybe you've been having some issues trying to decide what to do. You feel called to more than one thing. This could also have to do with a relationship. If you're feeling called to more than one person at this time, um, why you need to release whatever, whichever person you feel like the cup is empty with, is because there's new love that wants to come in. All right. And you have Stork. Oh my God. Change, transition, flexibility, new beginnings. Yeah, transformation. Yeah, you've done a huge change on yourself. It feels like you've done a lot of work on yourself when it comes to spiritual work. Maybe you're not consistent. You're probably saying, like, no, I don't. I probably meditate once in a blue moon or pray only when I need help. But Spirit is saying, just the fact that you have knowledge of this and you know when to apply it, and they're saying they see this, and you deserve this upgrade energetically to come in at this time. You deserve a huge change. You deserve to be with your soulmate or in a divine commitment of some kind. And so that is what you're being blessed with now. And you have dog. It says loyalty, obedient, support, and trustworthy, and friendship. So for many of you, like I said, this is your loyal soul tribe, soul family coming in at this time. Um, yeah, that's why this change is coming in, because it's time for your soul tribe and soul family to come in. I'm so sorry, y'all. I don't know if y'all can hear that picking up on my mic. Sound like kids outside. I don't know if they're fussing or what they're doing. But I'm nosy, so if you hear my voice, because I'm looking at. They was out here fussing. Now they're gone. Thank God. All right. So I'm back to my squeaky chair. About three. Um, Maybe you've dealt with a lot of conflict for some of you when it comes to friendships or relationships. And now it's like it's time for this supportive group to come in, people that really love you and support you and aren't jealous and haterators. I made that up, I guess. um I see also for some of you old friends and exes or whatever coming back around that have supported you in the past and that are trustworthy. Okay. So let's get your advice, Pal 3. While going through this transition, what does Pal 3 need to know? You are not moving too slowly. Drop the self induced pressure. You are at the sweet spot between taking care of yourself and still making advancements on your goals. On this path, there is no such thing as being behind. Smile, breathe, and carry on. All right. You also have faithfulness. I commit to my mind, heart, and will. I am devoted to the needs of my soul. I trust in myself, in God, and the universe. And as long as you stay in this energy of trust and faith, you're going to see those come in that are going to fill your cup. All right. And you have instinct. It says, follow your natural instincts. You're making the current issue more complicated than it needs to be. Trust in the universe. Allow your intuition to guide you. You are always safe. Might need to hear that real good, loud and clear. And you have reflection. And it says, reflect upon, bless, and be grateful for all the beautiful times in your life. Give thanks for the many blessings you receive each day. You can connect energetically to those you love. Simply feel them inside your heart. Life is beautiful. So remember, well, I'm not going to, they just told me shut up and let them get from it what they're supposed to get. All right, Pal 3, your last card of advice is holiday. And it says, the spirit of the ocean calls you, offering healing and much needed peace. Come to the water and connect with its endless flow of magic. You need a change of scenery. Take a holiday and all will fall into place. Wow. Another pal got told they needed a change of scenery as well. I don't know if y'all probably came from there as well. Anyway, this is your reading, Pal 3. I hope it resonated with you. If it did, please give me a thumbs up. If you are new to my channel, remember to subscribe. We're always welcoming in new light workers, and it also keeps the channel in the algorithm so that others can find us. Read the description. I suggest it because it's the only way you'll find out about my upcoming events, the other platforms I'm on, how to book a personal reading, how to join my upcoming workshop, Heart Work, because you know it takes heart work in order to heal. Y'all gonna be so sick of that. I swear, that motto, that catchphrase. Anyway, love you guys so much. Thank you for being here with me. As always, sending you so much light and love on your journey. Peace, blessings, and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of this family of light. Until next time, bye.